Good morning to you all, my fellow Biafrans, my viewers and subscribers. We are going to take the headlines of news that is trending around the globe and also in Biafra land as well. But before that, I want to use this medium and opportunity to let you know, or let you all know that we have recorded another victory in the DSS, despite the fact that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not been released. But we keep on recording victory every now and then. Finally, a specialist doctor that will attend to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's ear problem have been given access to examine him and to tell us what he found out that is wrong with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's ears. According to the news I got here through his lawyer, Aloysius, I think now Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Well, in that regard, though, the issue or what caused this ear problem is the injury Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sustained while Nigerian government and its allies from Kenya torturing him when he was being abducted or kidnapped in June of 2021 in Nairobi, Kenya. So, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, I want to use this medium also to thank you all for all your effort, for what I've been doing, commenting, liking, sharing, and most above all, subscribing to my channel. May the Almighty it must surely locate you at every point of your need. Even if you hate me, I will also pray for you. We are not being born or brought up to hate. Biafrans don't hate. It is not in our gene. So what am I trying to say? I just want to say, whether you like me or you hate me, I will also pray for you. So may the Almighty God, meet you at every point of your need at any given time. That is my prayer for you. I cannot hate you simply because you hate me. No. It doesn't happen that way, and it can never happen that way. So make sure I use this one to also do what? Stabilize on our mind, because I have a lot of news that I will bring to my people today, being a Friday. Oh, I forgot to let my people know. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF. Yeah, I've even forgotten himself. I don't even check calendar. I beg, may God forgive me. I know some that they wait for this word. TGIF. Thank God it is Friday. So my wonderful people, let us go straight to the reason why we are here. But before then, please do me a favor. Just only one favor you do for me. Hit that subscription button. Hit it now. Just hit it as I'm watching you. Hit it, and hit that sharing button. It will not cost you anything to share this message. Sharing is free, subscribing is free, and liking and commenting is also free. Let me see your comments. It will encourage me more. Tell me what you think in any of my videos. I will not pick offense. It is an interaction. After all, we are running a democratic government. That's what they told us. But now, they have turned that democracy to autocratic. And whereby the freedom of speech of people have been have been stamped upon. Yeah. By removing that, all eyes on the judiciary, my dear brothers and sisters. And I'm going to say what Nigeria is about to witness is going to be worse than when we are in the military era. We have a coup in Nigeria, a coup called by ballot, and it's almost the same thing with that one that happened in Niger Republic. Well, that is a story for another day. Let us go straight to the reason why we are here. Headlines first, before you can be able to know what is happening. So listen to me, viewers. Biafran, again, DSS allows Mazi Nnamdi Kanu access to all his medical surgeons. In another news, this one is coming from Aba. Say our news now, global news. It will come from different states, different countries, and different environments. So this one is coming all the way from Areaba. Yes, Areaba. Traders, they don't seek Otis intervention as tension envelopes Area market. The video is out there. We are going straight to the defense headquarters. According to them, they said their military have killed 28 terrorists and apprehended 13 of them and others. Rescue 82 hostages, according to defense headquarters, all in Abuja. Fuel subsidy. Federal government announced 5 billion naira palliative for each state, Federal Capital Territory, included. Make I tell you now, these people have already pocketed the money. Now, this is the same government that said, oh, we have budgeted 500 billion naira for palliatives to cushion the effect of fuel subsidy removal. Now, after all said and done, after the people shouted, no, Nehio, we cannot do this, we cannot do that, they came back and said they are reviewing the 8,000 naira they want to share for each family, about 12 million or whatever, for 6 good months. And that 500 billion naira have been, they don't pinch and eat them. Now it remains 180 billion. And they don't know what again to tell the masses. Now they say they share 5 billion naira to each state. Hell! Anyway, it is what is trending. What do I know? Let us proceed. Alleged Beku's harassment. University of Port Harcourt, University of Calabar, sorry to say, have suspended this Prof. Dion, what they call him, somebody, Ufon, what did they call him? After coming back again from suspension, he went back again. Oh boy, go and ask your village Shiran what is happening to you. This one is your village people hand is in it. APC will rule Nigeria for 60 good years, according to this Mumu man here. Anyway, let us proceed. This one is one of the part of what is trending. Germany don't come out to say they are supporting European Union sanction against Nigeria coup leaders. Germany, France, USA, UK, European Union, all in just this common Niger, the poorest Niger. Suddenly, everybody have big interest in everything that concerns Niger. But they are the one that made this country to be impoverished. They are the one that instigated this, what they call it, this coup. Now, they have turned back again. And our so-called, what they call them, ECOWAS leaders are dancing to the tune of this European Unions and what they call it, and threat from France and the UK and the US, sorry to say. Federal government 5 billion palliative is not fair. Reno Mokri urges Bola Ahmed Tinubu to address glaring injustice. Naira Marley, this is the biggest embarrassment from any government agency. Tonto Dike blast NDLA. Imagine NDLA is the one that they bring Naira Marley as advocates to advocate about how our youth are using hard drugs. They don't see anybody. Naira Marley will be original hard drugs on his own. Hell, well, my sister Tonto Dike, I support you. A very big embarrassment and disgrace to the people of Nigeria. Must this government break every promise, according to Kenneth Okonkwo, in regards to Tinubu's ministerial portfolios? In fact, my wonderful people, no time to tell time. Let us go straight to the reason why we are here this morning. The Department of State Service, DSS, has allowed the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, to have access to his second medical doctor. Kanu was examined by an ENT surgeon in Abuja on Wednesday. A statement by Kanu's lead counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, said the DSS allowed the IPOB leader access to a second medical examination in line with the Federal High Court ruling. Ejiofor disclosed that the ENT surgeon was recommended by Kanu's wife. According to Ejiofor, in line with our avowed assurance of Ezigbo Umuchineke, that we shall always keep you abreast of every pertinent development in relation to Onyendo's legal matters and healthcare. We are pleased to inform Ezigbo Umuchineke that pursuant to the judgment of the Federal High Court Abuja delivered by Honorable Justice BFM Iyako on the 20th day of July 2023 and consequential orders made therein, directing the State Security Service SSS to allow Onyendo Nnamdi Kanu access to his doctors of his choice and to be examined outside the facility of the SSS. Onyendo was yesterday allowed access to his second medical doctor of his choice. Yesterday, being the 16th day of August 2023, Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu completed his second medical examination with his ENT surgeon recommended by his amiable wife. And as the protocol demands, I was present to witness the entire process, which was spectacularly seamless. The process, which lasted for about an hour, was excitedly medically impactful, especially that the exercise was undertaken by a highly rated and award-winning ENT surgeon in one of the best medical facilities, all in Abuja. In another story, traders in Ariaria International Market Aba on Thursday staged a protest over alleged multiple taxation of the people. The traders, who trooped out in their number, accused the chairman of the market, Mr. Ozokwe Chikadibia, of imposing arbitrary levies on them, according to the news. They alleged that the chairman was deliberately sabotaging the Alex Oti led government in the state by working for the opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP. The traders urged the state government to intervene in order to avert escalation of the crisis in the market. Spokesman on behalf of the protesting traders, Elder Augustine Mbog, said the members of the Labour Party in the market were facing marginalization. He said, "We are all members of the Labour Party belonging to different wards. We are protesting against the market leadership because our chairman Ozokwe and his group staff are maltreating us. They are collecting money from traders in different zones, ranging from 500,000 naira to 400,000. At the end of the day, they will swear in another person. They are not allowing the due process in choice of zonal leaders in the market. Rather, they are imposing people on us. We are here because we are aware that our amiable governor and father, Oti, doesn't have this kind of agenda. This kind of a thing is from the PDP, those we defeated in election, yet they are now oppressing us here." Meanwhile, another trader told the Daily Post that allegations of double taxation and high-handedness have become common in the market. What sparked the protest today is that the chairman has been selective in taxes and levies, as well as allocation of some choice areas based on sentiments. He classified the traders based on 4 groups, and that is what he will use to determine where shops will be allocated to you. He is levying taxes against the directive of Governor Alex Oti. So today, the traders started protesting as they could not bear it any longer. He claims to be working based on instructions from the Ministry of Trade and Investment. We are asking the governor to investigate whether the ministry is going contrary to his directive. We ask that an investigation committee be set up as quickly as possible to avert a breakdown of law and order in Ariaria market. The traders are crying bitterly. We are running out of patience, he said. Another trader, Mazi Obioma Onyekwere, said they were paying different levies in the same market. I don't understand why there should be a disparity in levies being paid by the traders in the same market. The government should do something about this, he said. A woman in the market, Miss Charity Eno, lamented that even mothers who are struggling to make ends meet, who don't stay in lock-up shops, are being levied beyond their earnings. What a terrible situation. This has gotten out of hand, and we are saying that enough is enough. The chairman is insensitive to the plight of the women. He is using talks to harass us and should be removed by the state government before we see a protest that is more than the Aba women riot. As of the time of filling this report, every effort made to obtain reaction from the embattled market chairman was unsuccessful, as he refused to talk to the journalist. That means he is guilty of the offense being labeled against him. Military kills 28 terrorists, apprehends 113 others, rescue 82 hostages, according to Defense Headquarters. The Defense Headquarters said on Thursday that troops of the armed forces of Nigeria had in the last 14 days killed 28 terrorists, apprehended 113, and rescued 82 victims in various operations across the country. Major General Edward Buba, the Director of Defense Media Operations, stated this while briefing newsmen on the operations of the military across the country in Abuja, News Agency of Nigeria reports. Buba disclosed that the apprehended suspects comprised 92 terrorists, 6 gun runners, 3 kidnappers, 6 collaborators, and 7 perpetrators of oil theft. According to him, the troops also recovered 108 weapons and 564 rounds of ammunition, comprising of 22 AK-47 rifles, a PKT gun, 6 pump-action guns, 4 den guns, a fabricated rifle, a Galil S rifle, 1 RGP bomb, 1 RPG tube, and 44 hand grenades. Also recovered are 322 rounds of 7.62 mm special, 62 rounds of 112 mm amino, and the rest of them, including motorcycles, tires, torchlights, livestock, and other Motorola radios, according to the defense headquarters. All these, they are audio arrest and killing. Anyway, what do I know? Federal government announces palliatives for each state. 5 billion naira. What for? I don't know. The federal government, or you can call them the Fulani government, has announced 5 billion naira palliative to each state of the federation, including the Federal Capital Territory, to cushion the impact of the removal of fuel subsidy. You just want to enrich the state more, because at the end of it all, nobody will verify or even check if these things, or investigate even these things are being carried out the way it is. Highest, they will bring this money now, buy whatever they want to buy, and still share it with their family members. After all, they buy something, and you will see videos. But do the poor, do they really get to the poor? The answer is no. This country, anyway, what do I know? The governor of Borno State, Babagana Zulum, disclosed this during an interactive session with State House correspondents in Abuja on Thursday after the National Economic Council meeting. The NEC meeting was chaired by Kashim Shettima on Thursday. Ali Sharif Kashim Shettima on Thursday. Alleged harassment by the university professor, Dean, have been doing what? He has been suspended for the second time. In fact, this news, I have no reason to read it. Get out of here. Nonsense man. Nonsense old man. APC will rule Nigeria for 60 good years. In your wildest imagination, you are dreaming, right? The former Speaker of Kaduna State House of Assembly, Yusuf Ibrahim Zailani, expressed confidence on Thursday that under the leadership of the party's national chairman, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, the All Progressive Congress APC has the potential to govern for more than 6 decades. This bold prediction recalls a similar statement made about 15 years ago by Vincent Ogbulafo, the then national chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Ogbulafo had asserted that the PDP will dominate for at least 60 years due to its commendable policies. However, the party was unseated in the 2015 elections, contradicting his forecast. Despite the historical context, the line remains optimistic about the APC's future under the Ganduje's guidance. He said, "We have no doubt in our mind that you, Ganduje, will lead this party to continuously forming government in the Federal Republic of Nigeria for more than 60 years. We know you can do it, and we have absolute confidence that you can do it. As you can see, we are representing the country because all 6 geopolitical zones are adequately represented here. We may not be in the House of Representatives now, but we want to tell you that all of us have the energy, the vision, and the interest of the party at heart. So we are offering ourselves for any party assignments. With this, we know from one of us that you may have a special place for either the legislators or former members of our forum, because we saw what you have done with one of our members who was your immediate past commissioner for finance. We want you to do more by possibly picking one of our ladies to work within the APC. We will continue to pray for you to show our solidarity and our support. It is your responsibility to consolidate the National Assembly, whether you are inside or outside. The psychological thing that binds you together should continue. That is why we are so happy with the legislative projects in their constituencies, even though some may ask why constituency projects. But an ordinary voter, even though your main function is to make laws and oversight functions, we like to see something on the ground. He doesn't think how legislation is affecting his life or how oversight function is affecting his life. But he can easily see a constituency project, whether it is a borehole, whether the building of a school or clinic, and so many other things. So we think this is very important, whether you are from 3rd, 4th, or 5th legislation, to see to your constituency project when you are elected. You will feel very happy and satisfied with what, according to him, Ganduje is doing. Germany supports European Union sanctions against Niger coup leaders. Foreign ministers from the European Union will convene in Toledo, Spain on August 30 to discuss the political situation in Niger, including potential sanctions. Useless countries. The European Union, a major aid contributor to Niger, announced the suspension of its security cooperation and financial support previously allocated to €503 from 2021 to 2024, aimed at governance and educational advancement. Germany's foreign minister revealed on X, previously known as Twitter, that Minister Annalena Baerbock has engaged in dialogues with prominent figures, including African Union Chair Musa Mahat and U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, with a shared aim, the goal of re-establishing constitutional order in Niger Republic. During a visit to Abuja, German Development Minister Svenja Schulz also met with the representatives of the West African Bloc ECOWAS, the ministry said. It added, after the suspension of the development cooperation and security cooperation, we in the European Union now want to introduce sanctions against the putscherists, according to what we have here. Niger military officers took over power from the democratically elected President Mohamed Bazoum on July 26 and have defied calls from the United Nations, ECOWAS, and Western powers to reinstate him, triggering West African heads of state to order the standby force to be assembled. Federal government 5.5 billion naira palliatives is what is not fair, according to Reno Mokri. Former presidential aide Reno Mokri has expressed reservations over the 5 billion federal government palliative to each state to cushion the effect of fuel subsidy removal. Nigeria News area reported that the Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum announced the palliative during an interactive season with State House correspondents in Abuja on Thursday after National Economic Council meeting chaired by Kashim Shettima. Reacting to the development, Reno said the decision is a right step in the right direction. However, it is a glaring injustice to give an equal amount to all states considering different population numbers. According to him, the palliative should have been provided to the states according to their population, stressing the federal government has succeeded in cheating states with large populations. Reno further called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to address the glaring injustice, adding that the cushion of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria understand there is equality of states and not population, according to him. He wrote on Twitter, the announced 5 billion naira subsidy removal palliatives for each state is again a step in the right direction. However, the thinking behind it is very military era, arbitrary and democratic. How can you give all states an equal amount of 5 billion naira when all states have different population numbers? It is not fair, right, or just, according to Reno. For example, you give Kano with a population of over 20 million people 5 billion naira, and then give Bayelsa State with a population of just above 2 million the same 5 billion. Where is the equity? The idea should have been provide state palliative money according to their population. Even the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended understand that there is equality of states but not equality of population. This is why Lagos has 24 House of Representatives members due to its large population, while Ebonyi State has just 6 House of Representatives members. What the Tinubu administration has just done is to cheat states like Lagos, Kano, and Oyo and overcompensate smaller states with fewer citizens to cater for. Mr. President, please address this glaring injustice. It's coming from Reno Omokri. Naira Marley, this one is a very big embarrassment and disgrace from any government agency. Tonto Dike blast NDLEA. Nollywood asset cum politician Tonto Dike has slammed the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency over what she termed embarrassment. Nigerians report that Tonto made the remark following the visit of Nigerian singer Naira Marley to the national headquarters of the agency in Abuja. In the photo shared on the Instagram page of the agency, Naira Marley was said to have paid a visit to declare support for the war against drug abuse. Imagine fella going to the post read, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa retired, and the music star Naira Marley both medal, flanked by the agency's Director of Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, second, and I and other members of the Malians team, yes, Sami Larry, Dame Marshall, and Chudi Naira, when the artist paid a visit to the national headquarters of the agency in Abuja to declare support for the war against drug abuse on Thursday, 17th August of 2023. Well, I let them finish you. However, Tonto Dike in a post via her Instagram page frowned over the singer's decision to join NDLEA in fighting drug abuse, saying it is a big embarrassment to the agency. What is your point exactly? She wrote, I don't involve myself in bullshit, especially other people's. So, this, I must say, is the biggest embarrassment from any government agency, drug law enforcement agency as well. I would like to say more, but I will wait for at NDLEA, Nigeria, to pick me up for an interview. And if I am replied, I will gladly respond disrespectfully. You know my address. I will ask you to do it respectfully, otherwise we will have a problem. I have absolutely nothing wrong on the said artist but the government. Recall that the Naira Marley had in the past been arrested alongside his signees for drug offenses when NDLEA raided his home, according to Tonto Dike. Must this government break every promise? Kenneth Okonkwo reacts to President Tinubu's ministerial portfolio. Let us see what he got to say. Nollywood actor cum Labour Party chieftain Kenneth Okonkwo has reacted to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's ministerial portfolios unveiled on Wednesday. According to him, Nigerians recall that the full list of the ministerial portfolios under the Tinubu government was released with the name of former Rivers State Governor Wike listed as the Federal Capital Territory Minister and Festus Akpamo as Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, amongst others. The development, according to Kenneth Okonkwo, the development has continued to elicit reactions from many Nigerians who considered most of the ministerial portfolios as issues of peg in a round hole. Reacting to the position of Minister of Youth, Abubakar Mamo, Kenneth Okonkwo faulted President Tinubu. He questioned why Tinubu would appoint a 62-year-old man, exactly what I said when I saw this news, for position when he had earlier promised youth inclusion during his campaign. All those ones are promised and failed, I beg. According to Kenneth, a position meant for youth is now given to grandfathers, asking why the current administration would always fail every promise to Nigerians. They keep on doing it. After all, they're not the ones that started it. He wrote, Minister of Youth is 62-year-old. In this government that promised youth inclusion, must this government break every promise it made to Nigerians? A position for youth now goes to grandfathers. Abubakar Momo is a Nigerian civic engineer who has served twice as member of the House of Representatives representing Esako Federal Constituency, Edo State. He was a member of the All Poverty Congress APC before he joined the People's Democratic Party in 2019 to consent in a donut senatorial election but lost. Momo returned to APC after he lost the senatorial elections. Anyway, my wonderful people, people are saying I here we go take back our kaya and I go with the go so. In case you never subscribe to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Do that anytime soon. Like my content, share it, comment it, and make sure you keep on subscribing, because without you, there will be nothing like Okute Daily Talk. And that is the way you have to do it. So my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, please, as you do this, may the Almighty God bless you, prosper you, direct your footsteps, and make you head and not a tail. And that's how it's supposed to be. So make on do what? Make on continue to jollificate. Until I hear my voice again, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk. Make you this one to step down. Until you hear my voice again. Bye for now. Kemesiano.